You only need one digital product, and no, you don't need to post every day. Let me tell you something that surprises a lot of people. Not only do you only need one, that's all you really need just to get started with reoccurring income. And no, you don't need to be glued to your computer, your cell phone all day long or every day. I want to ground you in reality for a minute. Over the last little while, I've created an income online using this exact system. I'm about to walk you through it. And honestly, this still blows my mind because it's replaced what used to take me days to do, weeks, months, working long hours, weekends, not just working for employers, but working for neighbors, friends, people banging on the door wanting something done or fixed or repaired. Most people completely overcomplicate digital products. They spend months creating something just to burn out trying to sell it. Or even worse, don't even try. I'm not going to gatekeep this anymore. I'm not going to keep it a secret. And I'm probably going to be getting in trouble just for telling everybody about how easy it is. Once you understand how one simple piece on how to create an income online, you start noticing how it's less confusing and you get to actually just have fun. Maybe go out on your motorcycle. So let me walk you through. I'll help you set this up today. No audience, no confusion, and no need to get overwhelmed. And watch later in this video, there's some really cool stuff you're going to want to get in on. And I'll show you the exact part where people tend to skip, and then that's where things become hard. And I'm going to show you how the cost of a low digital product can start creating you an income online passively. So you don't have to work at it, you don't have to struggle, you don't have to chase people down. No cold calling. So stick with me as I walk you through this. What I'm going to be covering today. Here's what I'm going to break down step by step. So go grab your cup of coffee, maybe a pencil and paper, take some notes, and let's have some fun. First, how to pick a niche, something that's in your area, something that you enjoy doing, and not having overwhelming. Shouldn't take months, days, not even hours. Just a couple simple questions. Two, how to create digital products that actually sell, or which digital product works best for you. Three, how to get a simple product that actually is easy to use with a step by step program that shows you how to follow through, how to create an income by simply following the steps. Don't have to be tech savvy, and it's the exact same system that I use, and it works. Four, how to turn emails into buyers without chasing them down. How to drive traffic so that you actually create sales every day. And I'll also show you two clear paths on how to create an income. We'll go through step by step on how to create your own digital product or starting with a done for you program that's ready to go. Let's build something together that actually makes sense. Simple math, simple products. When people hear monthly online income, they immediately think they need followers, they need an audience, a viral content, or lots of tech skills. None of that's true. Sorry. My name's Mark, and I created an income doing this exact same process. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. Teach you how to sell a low cost digital product over and over and over again. That's the great part about digital products. You don't have to inventory them, you don't have to store them, you don't have to ship them. All you have to do is advertise. I'm going to give you all the templates, the guides, all the bundles. One problem, one solution. I have one product that's very digital friendly, affordable. I ran one short promotional, and the response was surprising. That didn't happen because of hype. It happened because the product was clear, easy to understand. The message made sense. And the system that was already in place. When you look at it this way, you'll realize something's very important. You don't need a huge audience. You certainly don't need to go viral. You need the right product, the right message, and a simple system behind it. Your niche, that's where people get stuck. That's where people, like myself, overthink it. I spent weeks trying to figure out what is my niche, till all of a sudden it hit me like a ton of bricks. And stop, you're thinking about it right now. What is your niche? What is a niche? You don't need to be an expert, trust me. I'm certainly not an expert on everything. Sometimes I'm wondering if I'm an expert on anything. I'm just someone who loves life, living life, enjoying my family, my kids, and my grandkids. I've worked really hard raising my family, creating an income that would set us apart, get us ready for retirement, and learning a multitude of things along the way. And yes, I figured out some stuff. Because sometimes, you know what? I'm the guy that a couple friends will run to when they're having troubles with something at their home or car, maybe their motorcycle. And that's enough for me to just enjoy life as that part goes. But I needed a better freedom retirement package. I wanted to be able to enjoy life. I wanted to be able to go out on holidays when I wanted to, not when my boss was going to let me. So your niche is about that one person that comes to you regularly for help and what they're looking for. What is it they need help with? Maybe you're a handyman around the house. Maybe you're great at budgeting, or you're super at organizing. Maybe you're a childcare provider. Maybe you're a great cook. In which case, I'd like to come to your house to eat. If you think teaching that would be confusing to you, that's where our program comes in handy. I didn't get on this stage with a lot of experience. I came here with zero experience and I learned it. I learned how to build. I made many mistakes along the way, but those mistakes are what teaches you. We've all heard that without the right, there is no wrong. The yin and the yang. Your niche lives right there, where what you know matters. All the problems that you've solved and helped other people with. Imagine being able to earn an income on that. This is what people pay for. And while you're sleeping, they're going to learn to solve those problems by the way you've taught them. If something just popped up in your head right now, drop it in the comments. That's usually all your answers trying to get your attention. That moment that everybody says, if I only had a sign, what would it be? And if you're thinking, well, this makes sense, but it's not quite clear yet, that's exactly why I built a 3-day workshop in my community that walks you through step by step what you can actually sell. You have two options. Option one, create your own digital product that doesn't need to be complicated. Your first product should be simple. They typically sell the best. Ask yourself, what do people come see me all the time? What is it that I struggled with and I was able to figure it out? That's the product. Things like how to budget online. Maybe it's an ebook on feelings. Maybe it's an ebook on cooking or gardening, decluttering your house when the kids move out, fun activities to do when the grandkids are over, learning basic tech skills, getting organized or organizing the garage because you couldn't even get your bicycle in, creating daily routines, another big one. How to create a routine so you don't get distracted with shiny object syndrome. I don't know about you, but I know I'm guilty of that one. It doesn't need to totally change your life, just to help them. One of the easiest ways is to start somebody with a workshop. Why? Because you're teaching someone something that you actually know, and they're going to listen because they want that information as well. They're struggling with that very same problem that you had. You hear, you question, You struggle, you work on their sticking points, and that tells you exactly what your niche is, what your customer wants, and what to create next. That's how one small digital product helped me start creating income online. And I connected it to a workshop. People were already leaning in, wanting to know more. It's a well trusted place I created in school. So when people started leaning in and started learning, it made sense. Option number two is a done for you product. And that's how I started. I didn't want to spend months creating something from scratch. I started with a done for you product, an educational system that taught me what to do step by step. It taught me marketing skills and it gave me pre built products. It let me focus more on learning and helping people. It was beginner friendly and it really removed a lot of the guesswork for me. If that path sounds better to you, then let me walk you through it. Inside my school community, you'll see my buddy. My community is full of training resources. All right, take it easy. And systems where I train you and teach you and show you different ways and remove all the frustration and confusion for you. I also have a simple one on one platform where I speak directly to you on Zooms and we learn where to take your platform, where to take your program, and how to gain traction quicker. My community in school also has freebies that you'll be able to offer as well while you collect emails, while you learn to send automated emails with the AI generated platform that I also give you. I also give you other digital products that you can resell and how to use them. Everything all in one place inside my workshop. I also give you a pre built system so you don't have to start from scratch. By the end of the training, you'll have your niche, your clarity, a freebie, your direction, and an automated system set up working for you. Traffic without posting every day. You don't need to post every day. I used to live in short form videos, posting 3 times a day. Then I discovered YouTube right here, and everything changed. YouTube videos work while you sleep, while you're going out on your motorcycle. That's what we call evergreen content, where I post once a week and it keeps working in the background. And yes, YouTube will pay you for your content. Just have other people view it, which adds another layer of freedom. And it's not just YouTube. There are a multitude of media streams out there that you can get income from just for posting. Bizarrely enough, the part that most people miss emails. Traffic alone does not create the income. Having 1 million people watch this particular YouTube video will create a small income, but not the main income. Emails are what do that. So, what I do is I give you a checklist, something to look at, something that you have to decide whether digital marketing is for you or not. In this video, I've posed many questions. Have you answered some of them? Have you been looking at it? Have you decided whether you want to set yourself free or continue going back to work every day and struggling? What I have offered you is a guide, a checklist, templates, and short training on what could be a quick win for you. In exchange, people give you an email. Not sure what that's all about. And these aren't random people. Just like yourself, you're looking at creating an income online. They're raising their hands like you are, saying, hey, I want this. I want my freedom back. I want to go on holidays. I want to go out on my motorcycle. I want to play with my kids, my grandkids. That's why promotions work when they're done right. You're not emailing strangers or friends and family. They're people who have heard you and decided that they'd like to create an income online as well. I will show you how to create offers that people can't resist. And that's exactly what we build in our workshop and community. Now, here's your final thoughts. This doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to be techie. And it doesn't require you being on the computer or your cell phone all day long. What it does require 2 hours a day, willing to give experience, willing to learn, and a simple system that works. If this clicked with you, stick around. We're building this the practical way together. So make sure you check my links below and subscribe. Tell your friends, share it with others. The more people that get onto this, YouTube is going to help supply all of us with the income that we all need. Last year, they paid over $68 billion to people, just like you and me. Learning to create an income online couldn't be any easier than what it is right now. So if you want to go out on your motorcycle, have some fun, enjoy some time with your kids, your grandkids, maybe just playing in the sandbox, join today.